Have you ever felt like you're not coordinated enough for breaststroke, or you tried moving your arms and legs but you were just stuck, not going anywhere? This video is perfect for beginners, but if you are a decent swimmer, you might want to stick around to the end because we're going to go over some really good drills that will help you out. Today, you will learn how to use your arms and legs in your favor. Does breaststroke kick look like an actual frog kicking? How to put it all together. A specific sequence of water drills that will help you avoid getting confused. And at-home drills so that you can understand the movements better. Let's get started with the 3 golden rules of breaststroke. Number 1, breaststroke starts and ends in a streamline. Number 2, there is always one arm pull with a breath per one kick. And number 3, your goal is to move forward instead of up and down. Starting with the arm pull, we're gonna imagine like you're drawing a triangle or an upside down heart. Start with your arms out front, palms are facing down. We're gonna scoop the water towards your chest, keeping high elbows. Then we're gonna bring those palms and the elbows together and shoot forward. Be intentional with where you're moving the water. Scooping the water from front to back, that is something that will push you forward. So now a quick quiz question. Should your hands go all the way past your elbows to your hips, or should they rather stay in front of your body? If you answer that you should keep your hands in front of you, that's correct. You don't want to put them back all the way because it's going to mess up your body position and create more drag that you don't need. Moving on to the kick. 70% of breaststroke is in the legs. So make sure that you pay a lot of attention to this chapter and watch my breaststroke kick video. Here's what your feet are going to be doing. In, out, around, together. In, out, around, together. This is also known as the frog kick, so we should get it as close as possible to what an actual frog is doing, as silly as it sounds.
Obviously, we're not built like frogs, but a couple of things we can take away from them are the horizontal body position, bending the knees, turning those feet outwards, and finishing the kick with legs back together and toes pointed to minimize the drag.
Quiz question number 2. Should you bring your knees to your chest, or should you keep your knees out there in the back? If you answered keep them far out behind you, that's correct. You do not want to bring them closer to your chest. It just creates a lot more drag that you don't need. And breathing. You're going to use your arms to lift up your upper body so that your head is above the water so you can inhale.
As you do the initial scoop from front towards your chest, you're going to lift up your upper body to take a big breath with your mouth. When you bring your palms together, start putting your head down and breathe out either through your mouth or nose.
Quiz question number 3. When not breathing, should your head be more looking down or forward? If you answered that it should be looking more down than forward, that's correct. You want your head to be in line with your spine for the optimal streamlined position. If you feel like you learned something from this video, you might want to hit that subscribe button and stick around with us. Now that we know what the arms are doing, what the legs are doing, and how to breathe, let's see how to put it all together. We're going to follow the pattern of arms plus breath, legs, glide.
Start in a streamline, arms out front and head is in the water looking down. As you scoop, you lift your head up for a breath. Then bring your palms together, start the kick, put your head down, finish the kick and breathe out.
Then you're going to glide for 2 to 3 seconds because the kick is giving you a lot of power. And if you just start another stroke, you're going to lose all the power that you have generated from your kick. It's really less complicated than it seems. If at any point you feel confused, just think about moving forward and following the pattern of arms, kick, and glide. But if you still feel stuck, come back to this video, download my breaststroke cheat sheet along with 4 practices and a progress evaluation. I'm going to do everything to help you avoid being confused, so I recommend following this specific sequence of drills. Number 1, kick with the kickboard on your front. Start with holding the kickboard out in front of you. We're going to put your face in the water, and we're going to do 1 kick, take a breath. Second kick, head up for a breath. Remember to glide 2 to 3 seconds between the kick. Number 2, breaststroke arms with freestyle kick. This drill will help you get started on your arms, help you figure out what to do with your arms while you don't have to still think about what the legs are doing. The legs are just going to be doing the plain flutter kick. At this point, this is where I would probably ask you to do regular breaststroke, try to figure it out.
The next drill is perfect for literally everybody, beginner and advanced. It's the breaststroke drill. 2 kicks and 1 pull. This drill helps you in so many aspects. It's great for finding that perfect streamlined position, timing and strength of your arm pull, teaches patience and gliding, and helps to build control over your breathing and the rhythm.
After you take a breath with the first arm pull, you might have to come down a little bit deeper to do those 2 kicks right under the surface.
And lastly, one arm at a time drill. This one is a little more advanced, so if you are a beginner, don't worry about it just yet. This drill helps you compare how both arms are performing, develops better balance in the water, makes it easier to identify and correct any mistakes that your arms may be doing.
And now the last chapter, but very important chapter of this video, the at-home drills. This is what I'm recommending to do right after you watch this video or follow along. They will help you train your muscle memory so that when you take this to the pool, it will be a lot easier for you. We have number 1, wall breathing.
Lean against the wall and practice the coordination of your arms with coming up for a breath.
Number 2, hand slides.
This one strengthens your back muscles.
And number 3, for breaststroke kick, we have the chair kick. Remember that a huge part of breaststroke is the kick, so make sure to watch or rewatch my breaststroke kick video and do that 1 round of breaststroke kick exercises. That is all for today, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.